fantastic. Not easy to manage constituencies, I know that. Not easy also to write the first draft proposal, believe me, and I would like to thank you, Roberto, and to thank you all the team also from the Commission. And your team, of course, technical team, amazing job. 100 people for almost 3 days. And I will tell you why we decided to spend 3 days. Because the deal that we reached today is a complete deal. We learned with EID. We better spend some time, finalize everything, including with all the technicality, including as much as we can all the recitals. So now it's a full package. It is a complete deal. And this is why we spend so much time. I think it's 37 hours for one trilogue. It's true that after 22 hours, we decided to stop, not to stop the trilogue, just to have a bigger break, just to go to sleep a little bit and come back. So this is really something that is much more, I believe, than a rule book. It's a launchpad for the European startups and also researchers to lead the global race for what our fellow citizens want, a trustworthy AI. And this is a balancing user safety, innovation for startups, while also respecting, and you said it very well, Carmen, and Brando and Dragos, respecting our fundamental rights and our European values. It was not easy, but we managed it. Just one word, when I joined the Commission 4 years ago, it was at the end of 2019, I decided to embark into a mission. Remember this very well, Roberto. We said we need to organize our digital space to make it a space where we can be a front runner, but also where we have security and when we can manage all the new rules. And a lot of people told us, impossible, c'est un Himalaya. You will have all the lobbies against you. We had a lot of lobbies against us. It will be an impossible task. And we did the DSA, and we did the DMA, and we did the Data Act, and we did the DGA, and now we did the AI Act. But the first one we started was 4 years ago with the AI Act, and like always, starting with a very large consultation and trying to understand, trying to interact, having also as many stakeholders on board at the beginning. And again, we heard any comments to discourage us, but at the end of the day, because I knew that the first to establish rules has always a first mover advantage in setting global standards. This is why a lot of non-European countries tried to stop us, and I will tell you this. It's true. Because yes, guess what? This made the legislative process particularly complex, but also not impossible. And today's trilogue is the proof that we will be able to do it. Our approach is always to regulate as little as possible, but also as much as needed in Europe. Which is why we promoted, with my team in the original proposal, a proportionate risk-based approach. We are the first to establish a binding but balanced framework for large AI models, general-purpose AI models, promoting innovation along the AI value chain. We agreed also on a two-tier approach with transparency requirements for all general-purpose AI models and stronger requirements for powerful or very powerful models with a systemic impact across the EU single market. And for these systemic models, we develop an effective and agile system to assess and tackle their systemic risk, just like we did for the DSA and for the DMA. We also define various high-risk use cases, as you mentioned, such as certain uses of AI in law enforcement, workplace and education, where we see a particular risk for fundamental rights. And we ensured also that the high-risk requirements are effective, proportional, always, and well-defined. And we developed also tools to promote innovation, which was extremely important for all of us during the process. And finally, we agreed also on a robust enforcement framework for the AI Act. To be extremely clear, this makes it very different from various voluntary frameworks around the world. And I know why, because it's so difficult to achieve what we did. That it's almost more easy to say, oh, okay, we trust the companies, give us your rules and let's see if you apply it. It just doesn't work. But yes, it's extremely difficult to do what we did, because it involves market surveillance at national levels, and it will also involve a new AI office to be established in my services in the European Commission. We will welcome new colleagues, Roberto, and a lot of them. And it includes also tough penalties for companies that do not comply with the new rules. In our regulation, we need also to have this tool. No penalties, no regulations. Europe has positioned itself as a pioneer, understanding the importance of its role as a global standard setter. So now we are back together in the new journey. Thank you very much again, Carme. Thank you very much, Brando. Thank you very much, Dragos. This is yes, I believe, a historic day.